lot of crisscrossing trails and things like that. I mean, you could spend quite a few days exploring this area. And then you'd pretty much have it to yourself. So hello folks, it's early February 2022. Thought I'd get out and do something, maybe record a little bit. So I'm in the area of a place that if you've followed me at all, you've seen me here a number of different times, but that's not this particular area. This is part of a state preserve on the very western edge of Florida called Tarkiln Bayou. And it being a Saturday, there's a lot of people out here. But I'm in a section, the eastern section of Tarkiln Bayou, which is much less traveled by people because the trails don't go out to the beach or a water feature or something. So not many people come out here. I was just about to talk about that, and then I passed up a guy heading my way here. So that's the first other hiker that I've seen out here ever. This is about my third time here. This area is what they call wet prairie. And when I get back, I'll try to give you a definition of what wet prairie environment is. It's wet-ish. But as this loop is only about a couple miles long, there's a trail that heads off the main loop. I'm really interested in because it really gets into the depths of this area of the preserve. Yeah, last time I was here I didn't see any sign of people. Saw some sign of equestrian activity. Other than that, no people till today. All right. Kind of an interesting thing over here. Not quite sure what it is. Appears to be some sort of, I don't know, water cistern or something. Ignore the warning signs. Let's go right on in. Okay. I don't know if you can see that. It's like this trench, this cement trench. My beard. So it's about 3 o'clock in the afternoon, about 54 degrees, and that passes for cold by regional standards, but I got too many layers on it, man. I gotta strip down here. Yeah, when I got up, the first one outside this morning, it was like 35 degrees. I'm putzing around in the yard, it's pretty chilly. Not so much right now, but I'm glad I bought that jacket anyway. I might need it before the day's over. Okay, so I knew I was going to run into this puddle here. It's actually bigger than you think. It's at least a foot deep. I got waterproof boots, but they're only waterproof up to the tops. And they make good water collectors, but yeah, this is where I want to go. Not as deep as I thought. Still a good call taking the boots off though. I packed a towel. Never pack a towel. Just don't like walking in wet feet, man. Oh yeah. Warm, dry socks. So I have no idea what's down there. Take a look at some satellite shots, but really can't make out anything. Guess we'll find out together. Maybe 100, so maybe 100 yards after that water crossing, come to a four-way stop. I really like how wide these paths are. Man, there's adventure in any damn direction here. But I'm going to keep it simple, and I'm going to keep heading east, basically straight. All this goes on for a while. I have not seen any sign of human footprints. There's been no litter. I've seen no sign of anybody coming down here. Rained a few days ago, and I should be able to see stuff in the sand. All I see is, at this point, all I've been seeing, nothing right now, but old hoof prints. Anyhow, we walking. It looks to me like I've got some young hog prints here. You can kind of tell because of these little dew claw marks on the back of the hoof print. Small animal. So I just crossed another big puddle, and elevation keeps going down, which means I'm going to have more and more water coming up. It's all right. Yeah, there's a bunch of hardwoods and stuff up here. Yeah, I'll show you. You're on low ground. Yeah, so I just went through all that. My boots are pretty righteous mess at the moment. Anyhow. And looks like I got kind of a trail cut over here. It definitely is. Okay, it's the first litter I've seen since I've been out here. Anyway, I'm going this way. So the trail is giving me a right turn, taking me south. Although my phone is telling me I'm going east. This can't be east for this time of day because the sun wouldn't be right there. So I'm heading south. Actually, there's more of this area behind me to the north than there is to the south. But whatever, man, there's a lot of crisscrossing trails and things like that. I mean, you could spend quite a few days exploring this area. And then you'd pretty much have it to yourself. Pretty much lost all the traffic noise. So I'm just walking quietly now. Last time I was out here, I had some pretty good deer sightings, so I'm gonna try to keep an eye out for that. Ooh, check these out. Little cacti. Little tiny cacti. A little bit beaten down by the cold. Alright, so let's see what this trail's doing now. It's taking me south and hooking me up around to the west. And I swear I just heard a thunk or something over here. Probably spooked a deer. Anyway, I know where I am. I'm not getting lost. This is very, very cool. I'm seeing a lot of deer signs. There are some muddy spots. And some of the mud spots I can definitely see boot prints. And of course we saw that that litter. So it's not like nobody comes here, but the thing is, the people that come here, they're not hunters. Well, if they are, they're hunting illegally. You can't hunt on this land. That's why I usually see deer while I'm out here. Oh, day's not over. Very nice. Very nice, easy walking. Very peaceful. Yeah, so this is what I thought I was doing here. This is that first big four-way intersection. My first mud crossing is down that way. So now I know where that goes. Goes here. Okay. Okay. I think I'm going to have to go that way tomorrow. So, I'm back for my second day on the wet prairie. A little bit warmer today, I'll take it. It's pretty nice. But, parking area was packed. Oh my gosh, people are out on the, parking out on the main road and stuff. Got on Google satellite view last night when I got home and surveyed the place a little bit more. I think I know what's going on. So we covered a lot more ground today. What I'm going to do is I'm going to cross over that big mud hole again, get to that big intersection, and then I'm going to head northwest. My goal is to go to the farthest, most northwest region of the preserve and make my way back from there. I'd like to go all the way to the east side, and instead of turning south, turn north, but that's considerably more distance, and I only have a couple hours of light left, so here we go. So today got a lot of fresh horse tracks. These were not here yesterday. I think there's a couple local people that make it a habit of taking frequent horse or pony rides out here. Yeah, there's at least two horses. At least two horses came down here today. It's all fresh. I can see at least two horse tracks. I'm seeing my tracks from yesterday, and I'm seeing there's been somebody else this way and back. All right, little change of plans. I went past that first water crossing, got there so fast, got to that first big four-way intersection, and decided just to keep going. I'm gonna go to where I turned south yesterday and turn north, get to the northern, northwestern corner of the preserve, start heading back west, and just take some random path down south from there, and I know I can figure out my way back to the parking area. That's the plan. So this is it. I just simply love this time of year down here. I mean, it's the dead of winter. cold in the cold months in this area, everything defoliates about 50%, and all of a sudden the sight lines get longer, and that's nice, and the bugs go away, and that's nice. Snow's pretty and all for a day or two, but I wouldn't care. If I ever had to scrape ice off my windshield or dig my car out of a parking space that I would lose, or shovel sidewalks ever again, I don't think I will. You just can't beat winters down here. You just can't argue with it. Love it. So I just diverted off the trail that I was on, took the smaller path. It's all going to the same place anyway. Pretty cool. Very cool. You might think that this isn't much, you know, but I mean, it's not camping, it's not bushcraft, it's not backpacking, but sure as heck beats sitting on the couch watching other people do it on YouTube, right? No. Days like this are few and far between to take care of. I only have a couple days a week I can do this. It's always on the weekends, it's always when the areas are crowded. That's just how it goes for now. Alright. This place really sparks my imagination. I mean, I really wish I could do a stealth camp in here, but I can tell that at least the major trails are pretty frequented by ranger vehicles. Anyway, I'm gonna shut up now. Well, that sucks. Man. I mean, all I have to do is walk past it. And I like being on the right side of the law, though. Frustrating. You know what? They have that same sign right at the front entry to this part of the preserve. You know, then there's clearly a area to walk through, and then even signs on the official trail loop, you know, markings, blazes, stuff like that. So I'm not worried about it. I'm not doing anything wrong here. Not picking plants, not building fires. I'm just enjoying the nature, man. Just enjoying the nature. So I've made it to the northern boundary of the preserve. I mean, I could continue north, but I think I'm going to end up in somebody's backyard. But over here I can make out a wooden border fence, and so I'm going to go that way and take the first route that I find going south. Make my way back. Heading into the sun, kids. Doing a bit of a bog slog. Yeah. Got water in my boots. No way around it. Gotta go through it. I'll stay on these grasses as often as possible. Oh, Lord. Got these dormant pitcher plants right here. Yeah, there's a pitcher plant bog. Oh, God. Well, Johnny lost on me now. Okay, I'm a little mystified right now because I just came that way and came up behind this trail marker saying to go this way, which goes the same, pretty much the same direction I came from, where I guess I wasn't supposed to be. I don't know, you know, I just don't know. Anyway, but I guess it's part of the official loop. Not any part that I've ever been on, but yeah, so that's what I'm looking at anyway. Interesting. Okay. So I'm going back out where I came in. The sun is going down on me. I keep thinking that if you're into trail running, you know, the way they've got these, most of these trails are like 20, 25 feet wide. The ground is, you know, pretty darn flat and even. A little sandy in some spots, a little muddy in some spots, but really good for trail running if you're into that. So, yeah, check it out. Well, I better hustle on back to the truck here. The area closes at dusk. It's going to be dusk when I get there. They won't lock me in. I've been caught after dark out in here, and they'll leave a gate open until I leave. But anyway, I appreciate you clicking on the video and sticking around. If you have, I promise before spring I'm probably going to have another adventure on the land, backpacking or something. Hope you're subscribed and have your notifications on so you can join me for that. Anyhow, get out and do something. I'm glad I did. It was a good weekend. Okay, I'm out of here. So if anyone is interested in showing off their impeccable good taste in YouTube content, just go ahead and email me from the email in my profile, and I can send you out one of these. All right? Yeah, it's a reflective sticker. And you see it a mile away. It's about 9 inches wide, about 2.5 inches tall. Yeah, email me if you want one.